Thinking about starting in UCC, what advice would you give yourself if you could go back and speak to yourself?
Make sure you know where every building is well ahead of whatever lecture you have.
I didn't talk to enough people on orientation day or the peer support group leaders. I think I'd talk to them more and ask more questions. And there's loads of the workshop in the library. I think that would have been really handy because the first time I walked into the library then I was where do I go, what do I do? I think that would have been really handy to do.
Should have joined a society earlier because I started joining the dance society or dance club, whatever you want to call it, and I was so nervous going, and because I've danced all my life and I was like, this should be easy, but because it was a new scene, new people, I was oh, I don't know. But when I came back in the second semester then I was like, this is for me. I met so many amazing people and I wish I'd done this at the beginning. It's just, you love it, so I would definitely get involved in something.
I'd probably go to more lectures. They really are not skippable. In hindsight, if you just go to the lectures, it makes it so much easier at the end of the year, because it's pretty difficult to try and cram everything in with a week to go.
I taught myself to go for every opportunity and be open to new experiences and stuff.
I'd say definitely get involved in clubs and societies and get involved, I suppose kind of go out socially. I didn't really know many people last year. I came obviously from Kinsale or whatever, and I didn't I only knew one person in my course. So I suppose it's kind of hard at the start because there's loads of not cliques, but people come from secondary schools where they know everyone. So that is kind of daunting and it's kind of hard to integrate into that. So I suppose just kind of go out socially and I know it sounds bad, but get drunk and drunkenly talk to people like that. I think that actually happened to me last year and that's how I kind of made a lot of my friends. Surprisingly, so yeah, that's what I'd say to myself.
Say maybe just talk to everyone, even in lectures and stuff, so that you make friends because they'll stand to you in the years to come.
To just be confident, to enjoy your studies, to make sure you do the work, but make sure you take breaks as well and just kind of find a balance.
Study more.
Do something that you like doing in school, because then you won't find it hard.
Basically that start studying earlier for different things and that it's much easier to make friends than you think, so to relax basically.
I'd probably say to take more notes in lectures and go to everything. Don't just skip them because you're tired.
Well, I suppose everyone is in the same boat as you. They're all starting afresh and it's going to be scary, but it's a good scary.
What advice would you give a first year who is nervous about starting at UCC?
Well, if they're nervous about meeting new people, they should join clubs or societies.
Just from doing sports and different societies and clubs, you'll make friends.
To try go to society events maybe.
Join clubs and societies. That's a great way to make friends.
Just join as many clubs and societies, because that's one regret that I didn't join more in first year, because when I joined them in second year I saw how much more people you'd learn from.
I think trying to even just go to random societies, I know I went to a lot and I just you don't even have to speak or anything, just be there and just let yourself know and sort of get your confidence going, because it all just takes time. That's how I feel about it anyway.
I tell them that not to be nervous because there's so many people that are in the same position as them and they're nervous also. So if you kind of go in with the mindset that sure, this person's on the same page as me, they're coming from a different place, maybe in Cork or in the country.
I'd say try not to be nervous because everyone's in the same boat as you, nobody knows anyone.
Talk to their friends that they have from secondary school or their parents and just just keep them involved and keep them in the loop, because if they might be thinking something that loads of other people are thinking and they might think that they're on their own because no one else is voicing their opinions or how they feel as well. So I think maybe just keep in contact with your parents and just keep chatting to your parents about these things and their friends as well that they have they'd be really close to and things like that. So
don't be nervous. The lecturers do their best to get people to make friends anyway, to get you talking to partners and things, so you shouldn't be nervous about anything.
Just be open to possibilities. I remember in first year for the first 4 weeks, all I did was talk to people who sat beside me every single day, and that's really how you make friends in first year, isn't it? There's no other way. Preferably if you know people before and it's just boring if you stick with them.
There's no need to be nervous. I know that sounds stupid. You're talking to the person who was probably the most nervous they could be arriving. but just enjoy it. You're going to be a first year once, hopefully. But everyone is nervous. There's people here, say your first day, they're called peer support leaders. If you're nervous, go talk to one of them. If you end up coming to UCC, they're the red t-shirt people. They're nice, they'll help you out, they'll say, if you get stressed, nervous, they're there. And if you are nervous during the year, you're going to have one of them as your mentor type person. Talk to them, that's why they're there.
What would you tell yourself if you could have known then what you know now?
I told myself it's a lot easier to get through university if you ask other people for help than just try and do it by yourself.
Try and get to the library every week, even if it's just a small, like 20 minutes or hour or two in the library every week, and just go over a couple of things, because by the time it gets to the end of the semester, you're just doing so much stuff and it's just not worth the kind of time.
College can be really fun if you get really involved with things and try and make friends and go to societies and clubs.
Just take better notes and print out the lecture notes before you go to lectures rather than trying to take down the slides, because there's no point trying to take down something that you already have on your computer when you can take down the stuff that they say instead.
Just kind of keep, like, I don't know, active and like doing things and meeting up with people, I suppose, in college, and like using the resources in college, because like, I mean, a lot of the resources that there are in college, like, people just don't actually use or like waste, and like, I don't know, they just don't kind of research about these things. Like, there's so many things that I wouldn't even know about unless my friends would tell me and things like that. So I feel like just keep in the loop with UCC and like see what's going on there, and then just kind of like work from there, I suppose.
To break down to the study and take it one bit at a time, and eventually you'll see there's no need to stress about exams.
To not judge people so quickly, like to just give everyone equal opportunity.
Definitely. Exam papers on Bull Web. Do loads of exam papers. That would be number one thing. Do loads of exam papers. It's all on the exam papers.
Just there's nothing to be nervous about. Don't try to fit in. Just find your own group. Make the most of your first couple of years. Get involved in societies, clubs. Get involved any way you can, because that's how you meet new people, make new friends, and make the most of your college experience.
That college is absolutely amazing. There's no comparison between college and school. You can meet your friends whenever you want. You can go to the gym. You can go meet for coffee or whatever.